Yeah, good morning. Good morning, all. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Online students, could you please confirm? Is my voice is loud and clear? Okay. So in the last class, we are discussing about the pandas, and within the pandas, we have discussed the pandas series and data frame along with the different how to load the function and how to access the data. All these things we have covered along with the filtering, right? Now we are moving on to the next topic called as how to modify the data. Okay, so let's enter into the how to modify the data. So here in terms of modification, data modification, we are going to have in terms of delete, add and replace. So already I have discussed this one also with you in the last class, how to delete a single row, how to delete the multiple rows. Similarly, how to delete a single column and how to delete the multiple columns. At the same time, how to replace. How to replace means just you are going to write the what are the index number and the right side you are going to write the values. At the same time, how to add the columns by using the existing column and by using the new values. So just as a small recap, I mean, in terms of what are the things. So in the pandas, within the pandas, first we are going to have the create either by using the list, array or dictionary. We can create the series and data frame. And while loading, we are going to use pd.read_excel to load the data in the Excel files. At the same time, CSV files, pd.read_CSV. And what is the difference between Excel versus CSV? Already I have told you. That is nothing but storage wise, it is going to be less. CSV files will store the less space. It will take the less space to store. And next one comes under select. In the select, we are going to use iloc and lock. Whether if you are using iloc or lock, you can write the single index number or you can write the multiple index numbers, where the multiple index numbers can be list of numbers or by using the slicing. And these both, lock and iloc, lock and along with the iloc, these both of them we are going to use the either index number or index names. And this is to extract a single column with all the rows. How to extract a single column with all rows, how to extract the multiple columns with all the rows. Next, we have discussed with the condition. Based on the condition also, we can select the data. How we can select the data based on the condition means df of, we are going to write the single condition or you are going to write the multiple conditions. When you are using the logical operators for multiple conditions, we are having in terms of not equal to, and whenever you are using the logical operator, parenthesis is compulsory. For each condition, parenthesis is compulsory. Next comes under data modification. In that df.drop, by using the df.drop, we are going to drop a single row or we are going to drop the multiple rows. Similarly, a single column or multiple columns. And next one is replace. We are going to replace the values, either single value or multiple values. You can replace a single value or you can replace an entire row with a single value or you can replace entire row with multiple values. Similarly, you can replace entire column with single value. You can replace the entire column with the multiple values. All these things we have discussed, and for all of them we have to use in the left side df.iloc, and you have to identify the index, and right side you have to give the value. Either single means single, multiple means list of values. Next, we know how to add in terms of values. How to add a single row, how to add a single column by using the existing column. Means with the support of existing columns, we can create a new column, or without support of existing columns, we can create just by giving directly the values. Right? So these are the things. Next, coming to the operations. Now, before moving to the operations, here we are going to discuss another topic, set index. Already I have told you this one also, how to set the index and how to reset the index. So how to set the index means, for example, here you are having the df. This is the df. Let's take the df. Here I'm printing the df. Okay, in the df you are going to set the index. The gender will be set as the index. Now once you set the index as the gender, now whatever the column you have set the index, it is considered as the index names. Now you are going to get the index name separately, index numbers separately. So now these are considered as the index names. So when you are using the log function, you are going to write the row name. These are the names you are going to write. Is the point is clear? Next one is df dot reset index. Reset index means again you are going to bring it to the normal. When you are trying to reset the index, automatically the gender column, whatever the index position is there, that will come to the first position. And if you want to interchange the positions of the columns, yesterday already I told you, for example, gender I want in the second position. Then what I'm going to do is df dot ilog, and I'm going to take all the rows. Columns, first I want the age column in the first position, followed by gender, followed by salary. Now you can write like this, and this you can store in the df. In whatever the order you want, you can create in that order. Columns you can modify in that order as per your choice. You can write in the order of your choice. If you are writing names wise means, go with the log. If you are writing in terms of index numbers means, go with the ilog. And you can set whatever the order you are interested. Next one is sort values. Sorting means either ascending order or descending order. So we have discussed till this, and next coming to the this one, set index and reset index. This also I have explained now. What is meant by set index and what is meant by reset index. Next we are going to have, next one is called as sort values. df dot sort values. So you are going to sort the values in the data frame. You are going to do the sorting. The next one is sort values. So you are going to sort the values by selecting the any one column. For example, here I want to select based on the age column. I want to do sorting based on the age column. So it is going to select the ascending order of the age column. Sorting will be done based on the ascending order of age. For example, you want descending order. Here you have to write the ascending is equal to false. When you write ascending is equal to false, you are going to get in the descending order. Is the point is clear? Ascending order and descending order. So df dot sort values, and by which column you want to do the sorting. Based on which column. Any one column you are going to select for sorting, and you are going to sort them alphabetical order. Okay. So here, if it is category, if it is a text variable, it is going to sort by alphabetical order. If it is a numerical variable, it is going to sort by number wise. Okay. So ascending is equal to false means you are going to get in the descending order. Right. Next one is, now we are going to discuss that how to combine the data frames, multiple data frames. In the reality, we are going to get the multiple tables. In the real world, when we are working on the data sets, we are going to get the multiple tables. And now how to combine the two different tables. Please take a note of this. These two tables you write in the notes. Table, no need to write the code, write the table. Write the table. Taken two tables. Now, to combine the two tables, we are having two options. Option number one is called as concat. Second one is called as merge. Okay. So here we are having two options. One is called as pd.concat. Second one is pd.merge. These are the two options which we are having here. Okay. These two are used to concat the two data frames or to combine the two data frames, two or multiple data frames. Now, what is the difference between both of them? Let's understand clearly. First, I'm going to take the df1 and df2, pd.concat of df1 and df2. So when you want to concat the multiple data frames, you have to take the list of data frames. That is list of df1 comma list of df1 comma df2 in the list. Now, after taking the list of data frames which we want to combine, now along with that, we have to write you want to concat them row wise, side by side. You want the df1 side df2, or you want the df1 followed by df2, top and bottom or side by side. So if you write like this, what happens means first it is going to take the column called as city and temperature, followed by one more city and humidity. Sir, here 4 rows are there. 4 rows. It is going to write 4 rows like this. Where it comes to the 5 rows. Second data frame consists of 5 rows. Now what happens to this one means it is going to write as the none. The fifth row will be selected in the data frame 1 as none. Okay, for example, if you are having 7 rows or 8 rows, whatever it is, balance everything will be considered in this none. So these two are side by side. You are keeping both of them side by side. For getting this both of them side by side with respect to, here we are going to write in terms of axis is equal to 1. Axis is equal to 1 means column wise concatenation. Column wise means side by side. Columns will be attached side by side. This is called as column wise concatenation or horizontal concatenation or H stack. Okay. Now, if you want a row wise concatenation, then you are going with the axis is equal to 0. Now, when you go with the axis is equal to 0 row wise concatenation, observe this one clearly. That is the reason I asked you to write in the notes also tables. Okay. This table number 1 was added first because in the order you have given df1. First df1 was selected. For the df1, bottom df2 has to be added. So first df1 is added with the city and temperature, and city 4 names are there, temperature also 4 names are there. Now come to the data frame 2. Since data frame 2 is also having the same column name city, that too small letters, since both of them are same, cities are added on the same column. The next 5 cities are also added in the same column. And humidity is not available, so it has created a separate column like this and it has written the values. Here humidity is not available, none. Here temperature is not available, it is going to be the none. Now, since city column name is same, it is combining both of them in the common column name. For example, let us take here city as caps lock C. Now both of them are not same now. Now let us see how it is going to combine. Means first df1 will be taken. Now df2, a separate column was created. A separate column was created for the city and a separate column was created for the humidity. And in the first one, this one is not available, none. In the second table, this is not available. It is going to give the none. Is the point is clear? Since it is a small city, now the point is, sir, here Mumbai is having temperature of 45, but the same Mumbai is having the humidity also 75 now. In the maybe table 1 may not be considered. Table 2 is there, right? Now in this case, why we have to go with the concat? So in this case, we have to go with the merge function. Instead of going with the concatenation, we have to select the merge. So don't go with the concatenation, go with the merge. Now in which case we have to select the concat, in which case we have to select the merge. Now let us take an example. Now you are working on some sales data where you are having the date column and total amount of sales. These are the two columns. In the table 1, you are having from January 1st, 2024 to 31st 1, 2024. You are having the dates like this. Sales are there. In the second table, again you are having the same date column along with the sales. These dates are 0102 to 2024 to 28 to 2024, February 28. Next, you are having one more table called as date column, and in this also sales are there 0103 2024 to 3103 2024. Like this, you are having the sales. Now, when you are having the multiple tables like this, now date and column names are same, but internal values are anything common is there? Any common internal value is there means no common value. In that case, we have to go with the concat. In that case, we have to go with the concat. And now if you concat date along with the sales from January 2024, first table 1 will be selected, followed by February table will be selected up to 28, and followed by March table will be selected up to 31st of March. Like this, you are going to get. Since internal values are not common in the date column, internal values are not common. Now, for example, you are having let us take one more example. Okay. Now you are having the date. Here date is there 01/01/2024 to 31/01/2024, 31 February, January. But this is of Flipkart sales. This is a Flipkart sales. Now you are having one more table, same dates. Dates are same. That is 01/02 to you are having 31/01/2024. This is Amazon sales. And you are having one more table called as date. Along with that date, you are having Snapdeal or some other website, any one. 01/01/2024 to 31/01/2024. Something you are having the sales like this. Now in this case, if you do the concat, what happens? January 1 to January 31st of Flipkart will be first. Bottom again it will be there with Amazon. Bottom Snapdeal will be there. But I don't want like that. What is my requirement is date. Since the date is common in everyone, so date should be like this only. First column should be Flipkart. Second one should be Amazon. Third one should be Snapdeal. Date should be the same. This is my requirement. I don't want down. Now in this case, what we are going to do means here, whenever you are having the two tables with the common values, some common values of the same column, in that case, we have to go with the merge. Merge and along with the joins in SQL, both are same. If you understand the merge concept in Pandas, or if you understand joins in SQL, both are same. So what is merge or joins means? Use it to combine the multiple tables. Merge or join, merging. Okay, merge. Merge of data frames. What is meant by merge means? Nothing but combining the multiple data frames. Combining two data frames. You are combining the two data frames into one. Okay, you are combining the data frames into one. Combining the data frames is called as merge. When you have to go with the merge means when you are having the common values, column name internally common values also should be there. If common values are not there, go with the concat. If common values are there, go with the merge. Is the points are clear, guys? Now coming to this one, pd.merge. So now in the merge, we are having four types of merge are there. Four types. First one. Sir, why you are drawing two circles attached like that? Because they are having common values. If common is not there, we can't do the merge also. For example, this is the table 1 and table 2. There is no common. In the city, Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, something is common is there now. Since common is there, I'm going to combine two circles like this. If common is not there, the two circles will be like this. Circle means nothing but data frame, table. Table I am representing as a circle for example purpose. Now, don't write simultaneously along with me. Just focus this one so that you will understand concept very easily. And this is one of the most important interview question in the SQL along with the pandas. The first one is called as, let us assume this is df1 and this is df2. First merge is called as left merge. What is the meaning of left merge means? Don't write. What is the meaning of left merge means? Left side everything along with the common of the right side one. Left side everything along with the common. This common of right side one. Basically it is a right side one which is common of both of them. Now tell me what is in the left side table in your notes. What is left side table means? DF1. What is DF1? Tell me. City and temperature. In the city what are the names are there? Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore. Temperatures 40. Any one person please. 45, 42, 45, 45, 40, 36. So left side I have written as it is. Observe this one. Left side merge means left table as it is. Not even minute difference in the left table. As it is. How many rows are there? How many columns are there? As it is I will write. Now, what is the common in the right side one? That is, which Mumbai is having in the right side one? If available, then what is the value? If it is not available, none. If available, what is the value? Mumbai is available? Yes. What is the value? 75. Delhi is available? What? 68. Bangalore is available? 65. Hyderabad is available? No. Then none. This is called as left side merge. Sir, right side some additional things are there. No, sir. Ignore. Left side table along with the left side table common. Left side table only you have to focus, not on the right side additional values. Is the point is clear? This is called as left merge. Left merge or left join. Left join means left side everything. What is there additional to the right side? Common. Now what next one is right merge. DF1, DF2. Now right merge means I'm going to get in the right side what are the city name completely of the right side table. Tell me right side table completely. First one is Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata. Humanities 68, 65, 75, 70, 76. Something you are having like this. So right side table as it is you have taken. Now which is common in the left side table that you have to add here. What is for Delhi temperature is available which is 45. For Bangalore temperature is available 40. For Mumbai temperature is available 45. For Chennai no, none. For Kolkata no, none. This is called as right side merge. Is the point is clear? Right side merge means right side table completely. Left side merge means left side table completely. Left side table completely along with the common values. Right merge means right side completely along with the common values. Now coming to this one, inner merge. Inner merge means in both of them it should be available. In both of them, commonly the city name should be available. What are the available means? Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore. Only three of them are available. That is nothing but 45 with 75 and 45, 68, 40 with 65. Here none should not be considered. In both of them commonly should be available. None only should not be there. In any one of them none is there also, it should not be considered. Common. Common is called as inner merge. This is called as inner join or inner merge. Next, this is called as right. right side everything you are going to consider. This is called as left join or left merge. In pandas, merge. In SQL, it is called as joins. Both the concepts are same as it is. Next one is outer. This is outer. Outer means everything. In the both of them, every city name you have to consider. First, you have to add the columns of table 1, cities of table 1, that is Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Additional to this, in the table 2, what are the city names are there? Chennai and Kolkata. Every city name has to be added. Just in the order, first you have to give the DF1. Which order you have to follow is DF1 followed by DF2. But every city name you have to add. And temperature and humidity, that is 45, Delhi is 45, Bangalore is 40, 36, none and none. Both of them are none and none. None, it is also not available. Coming to the humidity, within the Mumbai, what is the humidity means 75 and Delhi 68, Bangalore 65. For Hyderabad, it is none. And for Chennai, it is 70 and this is 76. This is called as outer merge. If it is clear, write. If it is not clear, ask. What are the doubt you are having? Ask. Inner merge, outer merge, left and right. Everything is clear means right. Write the explanation also. Left side everything along with the common of the right one is called as left merge. Left table everything. One student from online is asking the question. Right one. Could you tell that one, sir? Right is nothing but yeah. So here right is nothing but right side table everything. What are the right side table is there? This is your right side table. This part is your right side table. Right side everything. Whatever from here to here you are having. Right side every city name should be there. Right side city name should be there. Left table means left side city name should be there. City name should be of left side. Right side means right side city names. Okay. So here I'm writing in terms of one by one clearly. First, left join or left merge. Okay. Let me write here. Left join or left merge. Left join or left merge. Left merge means in terms of left side table, all values, left side table, all values we have to consider. That is city, because you are working on the city. Common name you are taking as the city. So left side, all the city values should be considered. Left side, all city values. What is the left side city values means? You are having in terms of left side, what is the city values you are having? Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore and Hyderabad. See, is that clear? Left side city values. Now similarly, right merge. Now let us take the right. Next heading as right merge. What is the meaning of right? As your question is right merge, right? So see the answer. Right merge is right side table, all city values. In the right side, what are the table you are having? Every city value of the right side table should be there. So if you go with this one, So right side, whatever the table you are having, every value is available. Right side table, city values. Right side table, city values is available. Observe that. Right side means DF2. Is the point is clear? Is your question is clear? Pradeep Kumar. Now, Sirisha is asking the question. For DF1 and DF2, which are not common, then can I merge means? No. Then the merge is all equal to concat. Then there will be no difference. Merge and concat will be the same. There will be no difference. Concat is equal to union. So here in outer join, so whatever the DF1 and DF2, which are common, okay, which are common, you are going to take like this. If no common, it is equal to merge. Merge and concat will be the same. Pratik, is your question is Pratik, is question is clear? Done. Sirisha, is your question is clear? Yes. Next, Abhay. If in outer join, preference of column is given in the table wise. Yes. So coming to the next one is inner join. What is meant by inner join? Now tell me in the same way, what is the meaning of inner join means? In both of them, common city name should be available. What is the meaning of inner? Inner means both of them common city name should be available. Inner. Inner join or inner merge means both tables common city names. Both tables having common city values. Having common city values. Sir, why we are considering city only? Because here in the code you are writing on is equal to city. On is equal to city means city values will be considered. On temperature means common temperatures will be considered. Whatever you are writing here on, that common values will be selected. Right? Now coming to the last question, that last one is called as outer merge. Next one is called as outer merge. Now what is outer merge? Outer merge or outer join. Both the tables with all the both the tables all CT values. In the both the tables all CT values you have to take, and the order will be given in the first table 1 followed by table 2. Sunil, is your question is clear? Yes. Sir, pd.merge of df1 comma df2. Okay. If you do that df1 comma df2, you have to write clearly how is equal to. Revant, your question is, you asked half the question. So here, how is equal to right? Right means this one. For example, if you write this one here, then right side will be the df1, which is equal to indirectly left join. Your left join and this one both are same. Revant, whatever you have asked the question, the same. But you have missed the how is equal to. You have to write in the syntax how is equal to also. Okay, is the point is clear? Done. Still anyone, any questions on the merge and concat? Now in the interview, they are going to ask you the question, when you have to apply merge, when you have to apply concat. What is the answer? When there is a common column name along with the common values. Common column name along with the common column values are there, go with the merge. Common column name only is there, but no values are there, concat. Column name only not same means no need to combine also. No need to combine. Okay. If two tables two tables consist of two, if two tables consist of common column name, if two tables consist of common column name with different values, common column name with different values means no common values are there. In that case, we have to go with the concat. Now, if the two tables consist of common column name with some common values, means you are having some common values with them, common values are available, then you have to go with the merge. If two tables consist of different column names, then no need to combine also. No need to combine, no need to do anything. Is the points are clear, guys? Exactly. Generally, in the SQL, we are going to combine the tables, relational tables we are going to combine. Now, again, what is meant by relational? As of now, many students may not be familiar with, so just ignore that. But Revant, whatever you have told, it is correct answer. Okay, Ray. Sir, in concat, why the index numbers of the both the tables will not be continued? Yes, good. Again, one more question by the Ray. Now, when I have done the concat here, when you concat this one, first table 0, 1, 2, 3, followed by again the index numbers, your index names you are getting as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But you don't want the index names like that. You want to be continued with the new index. Then what you have to write means here ignore underscore index is equal to true, means ignore the index and first concat them. Then you add the new names for that. Okay, what is meant by ignore index means while combining, ignore the index values. Don't take the index names and combine them. That is the meaning. Ignore index is equal to true. You have to write ignore index is equal to true. Is the point is clear? Anyone? Still any questions? Now, so we have completed in terms of merge and all these comes. What are the reset index? Everything. What are the things you are doing now? Everything comes under operations of pandas. Means different options of using the pandas. Now, next one is we have discussed in terms of, did we discuss what is meant by df dot columns? Now, let us take an example. This is the data frame. Okay, one more time I am taking the data frame here. This is the data frame. Just I'm considering here down. One more. Now first df dot shape. What is meant by df dot shape means rows comma column. It is going to give the tuple of rows comma column. That is 5 rows comma 3 columns. That is the shape. Next df dot size. What size will give you? In terms of number of values. That is 5 into 3, which is 15. Next df dot d types. What is d types means? It is going to give the data types of each and every column. First column, what is the data type means? Int. Second column data type is int. Third one is object. You are going to get like this. For example, in one of them, in this you are having something like this. Now, first one is considered as int. Second one is considered as float. Third one is considered as object. Now, for example, in the second column, you are having one of the value as string. One value you are having as a string. Now, automatically, you are going to get the D types as object. So, first priority goes to the string, second priority float, third priority int. Is the point is clear? So, this is now actually here you have to observe. This is called as salary. salary is in the object format. How the salary will be in the object format? It is a wrong format. Then it is called as a wrong data type. Yes. When it is wrong data type, what we have to do is we have to check what is the reason behind this. How to check the reason behind that is df dot salary. Df of salary. What are the salary? Dot unique values. First check the unique values. What are the unique values are there in that? Once you check the unique values, you will observe there is a one of the string is there. Okay, one of the string is there. So that is the reason you are getting the output like this. Either it is a wrong data or it is a wrong data type. If it is a wrong data means we have to replace. If it is a wrong data type means we have to convert. Now how we have to convert means dot unique. Dot unique will give you the unique values. Dot unique will give you the unique values. Now how to convert this one to a right data type means df of salary, this column dot as type is the function. Now as what type you want to convert? So I want to convert as a float. Now how you decided it has to be converted to float? So here this value is in the float value. So if I convert this one to int, this one also will be converted to int. I will convert the data type. I am modifying the data only. I'm modifying only the data type. Data type means it has to be converted to float like this. Now everything will be converted. After converting, now I want to store in the same column. How to store in the same column means df of salary. Left side I'm writing the same variable name. Df of salary is equal to. So first right side part will be executed. That is, it is going to convert every value to float and it is going to store again in the same column called as df of salary. And if I print now df, you are going to get the values like this. And if you ask or check the d types now, d types will be rectified. It is in the float now. Is the point is clear? D types will give you the data type of each and every column, and as type will convert to as per your required type. In the core Python, type of or int of type function will give in the core Python what is the data type. Int of will convert to int type. Float of will be converted to float type. So here also every value is converted to float type. Basically in the backend, it is applying this one. Only difference is here it is applicable for single value. Here it is applying for the for loop. Means for every value it is converting to float. What are the values are there? Every value converted to float. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Okay. So I explain for you the first one is called as shape. Shape is clear. And followed by whatever the d types are there. D types is also clear. Df dot d types and df dot size. I have explained for you the what is meant by size. And the next one is df dot columns. Now what is meant by df dot columns means it is going to give you the column names. What are the column names you are having? It is going to give the column names of the data frame. Df dot columns or df dot keys, both will give the same output. Because in the data frame, keys means nothing but dictionary keys are nothing but columns in the data frame. Both will be give the same output. Now, what are the output you have got? That output, if you want to convert to list, how to convert this one to list means dot to list will give the list of values. Dot to list. Okay. Df dot columns is clear. Df dot columns will give what? List of column names. Right. Next. Df dot columns or df dot keys. Now, after df dot columns or df dot keys, you are going to observe each and every column as per the syntax. If they are not as per the syntax, what we are going to do? We are going to rename them. How to rename? df dot rename. In the rename function, what we have to give? Columns is equal to, because you want to rename the column names. If you want to rename the index names, that is row names means index is equal to. Column names means columns is equal to dictionary. In the dictionary, you have to write the old column name. So I'm going to take the old column name as age. At the same time, I'm going to give the new column name as small age, comma. Old column name is salary, caps lock salary. Similarly, I'm going to give the small column name as small salary. If you want to modify multiple column names, you can take the multiple items. If you want to modify only single one, means single. For example, first I'll show you how to modify a single column name. Okay, I'm writing here df is equal to, and now let us print the df. So it is modified the single column name. This is the way to modify a single column name. So I'm writing here the heading as how to rename a single column name. Rename a single column name. How to rename a single column. And if you want to rename the multiple columns, at a time you want to rename the multiple columns. How to rename the multiple columns? Rename multiple columns. How you have to rename multiple columns? Means in terms of you are going to take like this, where you are writing here the salary. Column name is salary, and I want to modify it to small letter salary. And similarly, I want to modify the gender. So when you are going to modify like this means when there is a column name which is not as per the syntax. In this example, you don't need to modify. In which case you have to modify like this, whichever the column name is not as per the syntax. Syntax means variable name. For the variable name, what are the syntax is there? According to the same syntax should be here. If it is not as per the syntax, we have to modify. If it is as per the syntax, no need to modify. Is the point is clear? Now, this is rename. How to rename? Is that clear now, everyone? Rename. Next, coming to the next one, we are having unique values. Already I have told you the unique values also. How to check the unique values. For example, if I want in the gender unique values, how to check the unique values in the each column? To check unique values of each column of a column. If you want to check the unique values of a column, how to check the unique values of a column is whichever the column you want to check the unique values, that particular column you have to select and dot unique. You have to apply unique. Then you will get the unique values. Sir, unique values I am getting as an array. No, sir. I want as a list. How to convert this list? Dot to list. Wherever you want to convert, dot to list. Okay. Output is array. For that output, you continue with the list. To list. It will be converted. Okay. No, sir. No need of list means no need of this one. So this gives the unique values. Now I want the count of each unique value. Unique value. I want the unique value and along with their count. Along their count and their count also. Unique value along with the count. Then you are going to use for whichever the column you want that one, select the column dot value counts is the function. So first it will take the unique value m. How many m's are there? 3. How many f's are there? 2. So it is going to take m is equal to 3, f is equal to 2. Is the point is clear? Unique values and value counts. Value counts will be like this. So value counts means each unique value and their count of each unique value. Unique value and count of each unique value. Value counts means value means count, category or unique value. Count of each unique value. Count of each unique value. So value counts is the function. Is the points are clear, everyone? Now next one is how to check the missing values. Or here I explained for you the, in this, if I have taken here, just I'm deleting all these things. Just 1 minute. Okay, this is the data frame, shape, size, D types. And after the D types, now if I want to check all these three, that is shape, D types and df dot columns. df dot columns means columns. So now I want to get all these three in one shot means I'm going to use df dot info. Info means concise summary, summary of the data frame. So now here you can see total how many records are there means 5 records. Here range of index. Index means nothing but in terms of rows. 5 rows. Total how many columns? 3 columns. Means shape you are going to get. 5 comma 3. What are the shape you have received here? 5 comma 3. That same thing you can see here. 5 rows with 3 columns. 5 comma 3. Next, D types. What is D types means? Each and every column D types. So here individually if you type D types, whatever the answer you will get, the same thing you will get here. So df dot columns, the same columns. So column names will be visible, D types will be visible, shape also will be visible. So instead of writing shape, D types, columns, 3 of them separately, directly you can take the df dot info. So it gives the number of rows. This indicates number of rows. This indicates number of columns. This one indicates this line. This column indicates column names. And this one is the index number of each column. Index number. Index number of each column. This is column name. This is index number. When you are having the 50 columns or 50 or 60 or 70 columns, and if I want to use iLock, and we can't count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this manually. Now, at that time, we are going to check here what is the index number of the each column. Right? And next one is non-null. Non-null means in that column, how many non-null are there? If any null is there, it will not consider. Let's take an example. Here, I'm going to take this one as null. np.nan. np.nan means null value. In the numpy I have told you. Here also I'm going to consider one more null. Let us take this one also, np.nan. Now if this is the data frame. Now how many null values are there? So here each column separately. In the age, how many non-null values are there? In the age column, how many non-null are there means 4. In the salary, how many non-null are there means 5. In the gender column, how many non-null are there means 4. You are going to get like that. Is the point is clear? 4 non-null, 5 non-null and 4 non-null. Sir, for example here 5 records are there. One of them is missing. So 4 of them are non-null. For example, 8,424 records are there. In that, it has given that 7,656 are non-null. Then what is the meaning means? Balance are null. Means are we going to subtract like that manually? No need. For that second option is there. What is that option is? df dot is null. What is meant by is null means whether it is checking whether you are a null value. So first it will come to this one. Whether you are a null value? No, it is false. Okay, it is a null value means false. It is a null value. Null value means true. This is null value false. It is a null value false. It is a null value false. False, 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 false. This is true. False, false, false. So wherever the null values are available, it is going to give the output as true. Wherever the null values are not available, it gives the output as false. Now dot sum. I'm asking dot sum. Dot sum means plus symbol will be applicable like this. Plus. Column wise plus will be done. Default column wise plus. Now false plus true plus false plus false plus false. What is the output, guys? In the core Python, I told you, when you are having false plus true, what is the output? 1. Why? Whenever there is a arithmetic operator, the boolean will be converted to int automatically. Do you remember this one? I told you one point during the operators. If you open your operators notes, what are the operators you are having? If you check your operators notes, here I told you when we use arithmetic operators, boolean will be automatically converted to int. If you remember that one, this one is easy. Now what are I explaining? Okay, because that is the concept is applied behind this. Now plus, it is going to apply the plus symbol. Plus. Now when it is applied plus, false plus 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, which is nothing but 1. Similarly for this column, it is going to 1. So how many missing values are there? Dot sum is how many missing values are there in the each column. To check missing values in the each column. Next one is to check the missing values in the each column. Next heading, to check number of missing values in each column. To check number of missing values. To check number of missing values in each column. In each column, the number of missing values we are going to get by using the df dot isNull dot sum. Is the point is clear, everyone? Anyone has any questions? Now, one of the student in the online is asking, sir, why we can't use the NaN only, simply NaN? Why we have to use NP dot? If you take NaN, it is considered as a string. It is considered as a string and you have to give the inverted commas, otherwise it will throw the syntax error. Okay, so you are going to get the error like this. Name error. It is saying that name error, it is assuming it as a variable name. It is assuming as a variable name. If you write as a this one string, it will be considered as a one of the value as a string. It is considered as one of the value as a string. If you write only NaN, it is considering as a variable name. It should not be considered either variable name or it should not be considered as a either in terms of string. Then it has to be selected as a null value means np.nan. np.nan indicates it is a null value, missing value. Is the point is clear? Why? Done. Still, any questions, guys? Anyone? Any questions? So now is df.info and df. This one also clear. What is the advantage of df.info means? You are going to get all these three, that is shape, data types, and along with the column names. What are the columns are there? All these three are going to get in one shot. Shape, D types, and along with this column names you are going to get by using the info. Next, rename. What is the advantage of rename is to modify the column names or row names. Okay. And df.isNull.sum. What is df.isNull.sum is? It is going to check the total missing values. Total number of missing values. Next, dot unique. Dot unique will give you the unique values in that particular column. Next, n unique. N unique means total number of unique values. And the next one is value counts. What is value counts means? You are going to get each unique value and their count of each unique value. Now, what is meant by n unique? N unique means number of unique values, which is nothing but length of your column. What are the column you are applying now? Dot unique. Dot unique. Dot unique will give you the unique values, whereas length function will give the number of unique values. So if I write here unique, okay, what are the unique values are there? where is that? 1 minute. So unique values in the gender, what are the unique values are there, miss? Caps lock G. So you are having the unique values as M and F along with the some missing values are there. Now if I am asking the number of unique values, next one is number of unique values. N unique. N unique means number of unique values. How many unique values are there? 2 unique values are there. What are the two means? M and F. Number of unique values, or simply you can apply the length function on this also. Sir, how we can apply the length function, sir? Because it is an array now. For array, length function is applicable now. So you are going to apply the length function. So here in the applying the length function, it is considering even the null value also. Now here you are having the null value. Now let us take here this example without null. I am writing here M. Now in this case, what are the null value you are having? Without null value 2. Even if you ask n unique also, answer will be the same. So answer will be the same when you are having the no null values. When for the clean data, it is both are same. For unclean data, length function is giving a different answer, n unique is giving the different answer. So that is the reason we have to go with the n unique, means unique values by ignoring the missing values. It is going to ignore the missing values and it is going to give the number of unique values. Is the points are clear, everyone? So this is with respect to different functions within the, so these are all the different kinds of functions which are available in the pandas apart from your data modification. So set index, reset index, sort values, concat, merge, shape, size, columns, d types, info, number of missing values, total number of missing values, renaming, unique values, n unique, and value counts. Okay, so please everyone take a note of all these things. So df dot set index, what is meant by set index means any one of the column can be set as the index. So write the meaning of each of them also. What is meant by df dot sort values? It is going to sort the values of by selecting any one column. Done? Now all these things let us apply on a large data by taking. till now we have taken on a small data set and we have all done all these things. Now let's try on a large data. Okay, by selecting any one large data, and for that large data, let us apply all these things, different combinations. That will continue in the tomorrow's class along with the 2 additional functions which are used for the this. Oh, that I will explain now only, not tomorrow, now only. Just first please write. Still few more functions are there. I'll explain the few more functions in the today's class. And tomorrow, once we complete the pandas, I'll share you the task based on the pandas by loading the different data sets. I'll share you the data sets and along with the 30 to 50 questions. And you have to complete the assignment tomorrow. And day after tomorrow, you are having the test. On Saturday, there is a test. That test consists of, with respect to maybe coding and along with the multiple choice. Saturday, everyone has to bring the laptop. Offline students, everyone has to bring the laptop with full charging. Okay, keep the full charging for your laptop and bring the laptop. If the space is available in the lab means we'll keep the exam in the lab. If the space is not available in the lab means we are going to keep in the class only. So it is going to be coding test also will be included. Okay, from the day 1 to pandas, that is tomorrow's class. Okay, whoever are practicing every day, attend the day after tomorrow's test. Who are not practicing, ignore this. If you don't attend also, no problem. Who are practicing sincerely from the day 1, I mean every day who are practicing, please take the test so that you can test your knowledge, how much you are having the knowledge and how much you are ready for the tomorrow's for the job. Both offline and online. Offline students, you have to bring the laptop offline. Online students, you have to do exam sincerely from your end. Done guys, completed. Now let us discuss, let me print first DF. Now in this DF, so here I'm having some kind of missing value. Let me create this one also. Let me modify this missing value. Okay, now I'm having the DF like this. This is the DF. Now here I'm going to apply the DF dot group by. Group by. This is one of the most important function. Group by means you are going to divide into the groups. Which one you will create the groups like this means whichever is in the text format, that column you have to divide into the groups. Whichever is in the text, that text only will have the groups. So for example, here I am going to take, yes, it is similar kind of group by in the SQL. Okay, now, so here you are having the like this. Now groups, group by gender wise means you are going to separate them gender wise like this. You are going to create into 2 groups. The moment you write df dot group by of gender, what it is going to do means 22 17,000 male, 23 46,000 male, 25 42,000 male. This is age, this is salary, this is gender. This is created as one group. Similarly, age, salary, gender. Age, salary, gender. This is one group, and it is going to create one more group. 28 with 17,000.5 with female, and 24 with 55,000 of female. Like this, it is going to separate 2 groups. So df dot group by of gender means it is going to create the 2 groups. In the each group, I'm going to select the age column. Now I'm going to select the age column. How to select the age column? So df of age. Now, sir, what is the difference between this one versus without group by age? What is the difference means? Here it is selecting overall 5 values. In this second one, all the 5 values are selected. In this separately selected means 22, 23, 25 are separated. 28, 24 are separated. Two groups are separated. In this, everything are combined. All the 5 values are combined. In this, group wise, they are separated. Now, in the both of them, I am selecting the age. In that group, I am selecting age. In this group also, I am selecting the age. In that group, what is the minimum value? Dot min. Dot min will give the minimum value. So, what is the minimum value? See here, I am applying the df of age. I am selecting first one column. Observe this one. Second cell. df of age. What is meant by df of age means all the values, not in the groups. All the 5 values will be selected. In the all the 5 values, I am asking what is the dot min. Dot min means it gives the minimum value. What is the minimum value means 22 of 5 records. Overall 5 records 22. Dot max. Dot max means overall 5 records. What is the maximum value? What is the maximum value means 28 is the maximum value. So it is considering overall 5 records. But here I am asking each group what is the minimum value. Means in these 3 records what is the minimum value? 22. So for males it is 22. Within the females what is the minimum value? 24. So it is going to give me male with 22 and female with 24. Separately it is calculating. In each group it is calculating. This is calculated in the overall. This is calculated in the group wise. Is the point is clear? And dot max. What is the maximum value of age? In the males means 25 is the maximum age. In the females, what is the maximum age? 28. So 25 and 28. So here, sir, why first F has came, sir, followed by M? Alphabetical order. Nothing else. Nothing else. Is the point is clear? Sir, why 2 groups only, sir? Because here 2 groups only there. Only 2 groups are there. So you are going to get the 2 groups. Let us create one more group here. What are the data frame is there now? Let's copy this data frame. Let's copy this one. Let us create one more group. The group is A. Now total how many groups are there? 3 groups. Now what are the groups? Alphabetical order A, F, M. Within the A, what is the minimum age? Within the A group, what is the minimum age? Only one record is there. That is only minimum, that is only maximum. 22. Within the females, what is the minimum age? Females means this record and this record. What is the minimum age in these two? 24 is the minimum. In the males, what is the minimum value? 23. So you are going to get the output like this. If you ask in terms of dot min. So first A letter has came. Is that clear? Alphabetical order. Dot max. In the each group, what is the maximum age? So first you are separating them as the groups. After groups, in the each group, you are selecting the individual column as per your choice. And you are applying the min or max or something as per your requirement. So this is called as grouping. Grouping the records. 2 groups you are separated. How many unique values are there? That many groups will be created. And this will be applied only on the text data. Text data only will have the groups. Each unique value of the text data is called as one group or one category. Each unique value of text data. What are the text data is there? What is this text data is called as? Tomorrow we'll discuss in detail. Okay. Text data, each value of the text data, what are the text values you are having? That is object, which are is in the object format. Each unique value of the text value is called as either category or it is called as group. Group means group of records. Group of records, group of similar records. Okay, category. So generally the text data, what are the text data is there? Text data is called as categorical column. They are called as categorical because they consist of categories. They are called as categorical. Numerical columns, numeric only. Text columns are called as categorical columns because they consist of categories. Categories or groups. So is the group by function is clear for everyone? So that is the end of the session for today, and we'll continue from here in the tomorrow's class. Okay. If you are having any questions, you can ask. What are the questions you are having? You can ask. Otherwise, you can leave. Both offline and online. Yeah, structure you cannot get. Ankur. Okay. The table as is, what are the table I have written now? That table you can't see. It is in the backend. It will separate the tables like that. Two tables will not be selected separately. Is the point is clear? Yes. Ankur, no sir, only table data. What table data? Group by is applied only on the table data. Now entire pandas is applied only on the structured data. Entire pandas. Okay. Yes, if you want to add a new row, we should add by using the iloc with the new row name. Just how to add the new row name is last name. For example, 0 to 4 is there. Take with the 5. New column, new row name, 5. Chetan. For example, for this one only, you want to add a new row. tf dot iloc. What is the new row name you are going to give me is 5, comma, all the columns is equal to, you have to write here 26, comma, 50,000, comma, male. Something I'm writing like this. Lock. Use the lock, not iloc, use the lock so that name will be added. Name will be added and you are going to get the output like this. A new column, a new row will be added. Right? Done. Still anyone? Yeah, Poonam, I'm going to upload the notes. Already the notes was uploaded. You can cross check once. Right? Yeah, still anyone, any questions? Ankur, your question is clear? Done. Thank you. Thank you all. If anyone has any questions, please ask. If you want me to unmute, please raise your hand so that I will unmute. Done. Thank you. Bye.